Is this actually going to be the end of Fox? I mean, Fox News already went through HELL and back with Dominion. I don't really have any pity for them, shall we say. You know, we have a bit of a history. But I do think that they have some morons working there that got them in this position in the first place, because clearly their chief legal counsel didn't know what the HELL he was doing, and he should have settled way back. Now, as a journalist, I don't like the idea of settlement. Believe me. I mean, I'm looking at it going, why did they settle? You know, why? You know, you should take this thing all the way to court. Apparently, Rupert Murdoch wanted to settle with Dominion early on. And this legal guy who used to work for Bush was like, no, you know, he was effectively running the company. We're going to fight this, et cetera, et cetera. Again, the First Amendment advocate in me loves and appreciates that they wanted to fight it. But business-wise, if I'm an investor in this company, I'm looking at it and go, oh, this is not good. And what did they wind up paying? Some $780 million. Well, now they're on round 2. And this one's actually even a bigger deal. This is a company called Smartmatic, and they said a bunch of things about Smartmatic that got them into a whole lot of trouble. And so now they're facing a $2.7 billion defamation claim. This is much larger than the defamation claim that was made by Dominion. So can Fox handle it? Sure. I mean, Fox is a big company. They make well over $1 billion a year from Fox News. Fine. But it's a hit. I mean, clearly it would be a massive hit. Would their insurance cover it? I'm not so sure, especially if it comes out that the executives truly were at fault, which is what Smartmatic would want to prove. And so this could be enormously problematic for Fox News, and it could make it very hard for them to continue retaining top talent that costs money. I'm thinking Hannity. I'm thinking Laura. I'm thinking, I don't know if Gutfeld is up in that region, and Jesse Waters certainly isn't. I mean, Tucker was making a lot. Anybody who was making a lot, I think, is making a lot, is in a very vulnerable spot right now. So, of course, they had to get rid of one Neil Cavuto, and they're replacing him with somebody that you've probably never heard of, but it's cost effective, right? Just let's keep the lights on, because we may have a $2.7 billion defamation claim bill to pay. Now, let me take a step back and say, as a journalist, I hate this stuff, okay? Like, I don't like this. I don't like them getting sued. I think that as a journalist, you know, you're trying to get to the story. You're trying to figure things out. Information comes in, and especially on live television, you don't always have the ability to vet it from here to kingdom to come, and all of this is happening in real time. And so you've got to somehow prove, if you're Smartmatic, and I guess Dominion was able to do this well enough, you've got to somehow prove that this was deliberate, like deliberate negligence. And if that's the case, I'm a shareholder saying, I'm going to sue you guys, because what the heck are you doing asleep at the switch, leaving us vulnerable to something like Smartmatic? So when I say it could possibly be the end of the company, I'm just saying, like, if they get hit with the Smartmatic thing and the judge has decided that this can move forward and there's a huge bill to pay there, what are shareholders to do? Shareholders are going to in turn sue them. And so then Fox is going to get sued again. And like, it just never ends, right? So if they're able to prove that this was deliberate and that management somehow encouraged this point of view because it rated, regardless of whether it was real or not, then they have a problem. They already seem to be having problems, right? I think this is why, you know, they made a move on Tucker. They made a move. Oh, they didn't want all the stuff coming out that I guess would have come out. Some people speculated, was there a backroom deal? Could have been. Remember Chuck Schumer insisting that Tucker had to go? I mean, think about what happened to me when I dared to say, you know, this COVID thing is getting a little out of hand with markets tanking 2,000 points in one day, and CNN is changing it into their plain story. Oh, no. You know, suddenly the same thing happened to me that happened to Tucker. I should have warned him, right? You know, you think you're going on air on Monday and all of a sudden something else comes your way. So this is how they play ball. It's just business. I mean, hey, you know what? We all move on. And it turned out for me to be a heck of a lot better Trust me. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, all that. Hey, we're up above 500,000. It's amazing here on YouTube. It is amazing. It's so good to be part of this new medium. Trust me. But what I'm saying is that the company itself is facing a lot of concerns and a lot of pressure, not just from Smartmatic, but they've got some relief in that Trump is in there. And so they don't have Chuck Schumer breathing down their back to the same extent, but they'll continue. They'll continue. Thank you, Jack Straw, for all your support out there in Which Guy. I just saw the super chat. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you to all you guys, by the way, for subscribing, sharing. Make sure you do that.